Hey, all right. So, hi, episode 8, kind of, sort of. So, something screwed up in the when I adjusted the leagues. Um, as you can tell, we have Florida and Nashville over here on the east. And if you were to look at the conference, um, we should have been playing Ottawa in the first if it had set up correctly. And St. Louis, Detroit, Colorado, and Minnesota should have all been in the playoffs, and they weren't. So I messed something up. So this season's kind of a wash. As you can see, Nashville won, which actually works out because they won last year. Sucky part is that we got swept. All the games I think went into somewhat overtime. They were all one goal games. The really bad part is what would have been great for content is that, Jersey, we lost, and then we won three straight. Boom, 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 or four straight. And that would have been a cool story, along with it whole being Giroux's final season and whatnot. We also took big injuries while we were on the run. So here's what had happened. So Nashville technically more or less won the cup. They won. Ottinger resigned. Finland won the world championship as well. And through the magic of editing, we're going to jump to July 1st so I can figure out what the hell happened and what went wrong with this. So we'll be back. So we're at July 1st. So I figured out what the issue was. I'm a big dum dum. And when I edited the league, I did this one instead, or sorry, this one. And you can't really see it, can you? Nope, doesn't look like it. So I picked the Stanley Cup playoff 2014 and 2019 accidentally instead of the 99 2013, which was the 8 teams per conference that we're used to. And so either I misclicked or, which we're just going to go with, I misclicked. I'm not going to blame the game because I have a feeling it's something I screwed up. Because I'm akin to doing that. All right. July 1st, we had trophies for our make believe season. Matthews took the Richard, McDavid took the Ross, Sorokin took the Jenin, Caulfield got the Bing, Masterson went to Pietrangelo, Patrick Kane won the Mark Messier leadership, McDavid got the Lindsay. Here's our teams. Amazingly, none of the Flyers made it, or the Predators for that matter, since they won back-to-backs. Keel Thomas, really? Okay. Bedard, Petal, Cristoforo, Jurasek, and Skarkic. The guy they took from us. Damn it. David won the Hart. Forsberg won the Conn Smythe. He had like 29 points in 20 games. Bedard won the Calder with 54 points. Fox was the Norris. Suzuki won the Selkie. We had Farabee as our lone nomination. Vezina went to Husso. XX went to Armstrong. And Berube won the Adams. The Blues that, wanted their division and didn't go to the playoffs. This never happened. All right. Other news, I did re-sign Giroux, and then he promptly retired. Debating will probably retire his number next year. Backstrom retired. Bailey retired. Jamie Benn retired. Brett Burns retired. Fleury retired. And the Penguins retired number 29. Henrique retired. Phil Kessel, Alec Martinez, Max Pacioretty, and Ryan Sutter retired. Tanev retired. Voracek retired. Gudis retired. Dowd and Glendening all retired. There's a minor trade. Beauvillier got traded for a second. Couture retired. Bobrovsky retired. Leonard retired. Oshie retired. Taves retired, and they didn't retire his number. It's kind of dirty. JBR retired. Jones and Mrazek all retired. So a lot of big names are slowly trickling out. Let me see here. Malkin, Letang, and Crosby are probably retiring this year, I would think, which is cool. Talbot's probably going to retire. Stammer's on his way out. Ovechkin. So, cool thing with Ovechkin, he's 39. He is 2 goals away from Gretzky. He's at 892. He had a 35 goal season. Yeah. So, he's had 30 goal seasons the last 3 years. So as long as he stays moderately healthy and scores 2 goals, he's passing Wayne Gretzky. Who else is old as heck? Blake Wheeler's still hanging around. Marchand's still hanging around. Becklund, Anderson, Patty Kane. Doughty, Kopitar. Spurgeon, Carey Price is 37, he's still hanging around. McDonough is 36, he's still hanging around. And damn, they're a young team. Ottawa's a very young team. So do we. All right, so yeah. What else? Not really gonna probably partake too much. Shesterkin walked. Shea Theodore, UC Saros, Barry, Ekblad, Bukchinevich. There's this Karabala kid. Don't know really where he came from. I think he got drafted. He was a 5th-round pick by Washington and didn't really do anything. He also got injured, looks like. Yeah, nasty concussion, ruptures biceps. Ugh. So, but he's free agent. And there's this kid. Looks like a Ducks pick, which they signed, but then released him, and then he went to KHL. So he must not have liked something. I don't know. So pretty decent free agency field. We're still waiting on the draft lottery. All right, so we're at July 5th. We're about to do the lottery. There were a couple minor kind of trades. Jackets traded Logan Thomas to Vancouver for Niels Amon. Nolan Patrick is actually turned into a solid hockey player, kind of, sort of. Not really putting a lot of points, though. He got traded to Washington for Chinikov, who just had a really good season, so I'm not really sure where this reasoning is, besides Washington not having much center depth, maybe. That's nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. No. Ryan Strome got traded to Washington for McMichael. Again, not really sure particularly why, but whatever. And then they got Volkov for Leme. So they're kind of shoring up or adding some depth, but I don't know. Let me look at their team real quick. Hold on. Depth. So Patrick, LePerrier, Strome, old Kuznetsov. Suiter's out for a while. I mean, it's their. Yeah, they're a solid team. 3 stars pretty much all around. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they're not terrible. Defense is kind of meh. Yeah, defense is meh. And goalie is absolutely abysmal. Petrozelli, he was good for us in 8. But in other news, draft lottery time. We have 9. Or, sorry, we're 11 right now because of the Toronto pick. 12 is... Okay, 12 is not Buffalo. 12 is Tampa. That's a really steep drop. Huh. Pittsburgh went to 4. What is going on? Okay. So I guess. Sure. Playoffs. There's a bunch of teams that didn't make the playoffs that definitely should have made the playoffs, and now those teams with the lottery looks like they got the first few picks compared to the last place guys. It's a